Hello, beautiful people. Happy February and happy Monday night. And it's interesting. It's cold, and I'm on this show admitting defeat, going back to last episode. For those that are tuning in and for those who saw last week, well, for the majority of people who actually wanted to give their input, as far as the flavor draft went with Ghost, Teach won by I forgot how many handful of votes we had, but
Probably not too many.
not too many, but you won.
It was all a gentleman's bet agreement, you know. Alright, I won. Ooh,
So
I won the Disney
here's
World.
we actually got we got a request from one of the plugs, was on the show, fan of the pod. The investment, now professional wrestler, the investment, Hunter James, asked us to do an Alani tier list. The only thing that's holding me back from this is I think so because you won the last draft, I go first. That's just how it goes. The loser
Yep.
goes first the next draft.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there's one certain flavor that is easily the best flavor of all of them, hands down. And I feel like whoever picks that is the clear and cut and dry winner.
What's that?
The candy caramel apple. The witch's brew.
Yeah, wait, you think that's an automatic winner?
To me, yes.
Okay, well. I mean, if you want, you can pull it up. We'll do it the same way we did before.
Do you want just to do one for one this time around, make it more interesting, or no?
No, I think we should do an actual tier list and then go into we can do the snake draft again.
We'll go tier. Okay, so I'm thinking when it comes to draft time, we just go one for one. Not a lot of flavors to choose from, but we're gonna see what we got going on through and through. So basically, this is going from the way that I like doing it: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But I mean, we could always edit this. I mean, do you want to go A, B, C, D? Because I don't think there's like an F in here.
I mean, even if not, we'll just keep it as is.
We'll go accordingly. All right. So what do we got first?
That blue blush.
There's a couple. I know there's 2 blue raspberries.
Let me double check.
I know there's a couple in here. I know Kevin in the chat's talking about the trippy hippie. That's surprisingly not in here. I don't know why. I think watermelon wave is in here, which is good. The Hawaiian shaved ice in here is good.
So that one is blue slush.
Respectable.
I was gonna say, judging by this tier list, I would go respectable.
I mean, I feel like a lot of them are in the respectable list, meaning that there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, is it overly amazing? No, but does it do the job? Absolutely, it does.
The next one is Breeze Berry.
It's like a blue raspberry, blueberry. I'm kind of in like the same regard, respectable.
Yeah, it's respectable.
Respectable to very good range, but I lean more towards respectable.
Cherry slush. I would put this personally as very good.
I would too, because Alani makes a very good cherry.
Which
I'd
is
say
surprising.
very good on that one. Why so?
Because cherry can easily be fucked up.
Well, yeah, very true.
Next, we have one of the little bit slightly unique flavors. The flavor profile is not really that unique, but to me, thinking them having it would be cherry twist, aka cherry limeade.
I put
I
that
remember
in,
correctly, this one was okay. Like, it was decent. It wasn't anything over
it
the top
rides the
amazing.
line of very good and respectable.
I would put it as respectable.
All right, I could agree to that. I could agree to that because I feel like maybe it had a little too much lime if I remember correctly.
This one next is Cosmic Stardust.
That's grape.
Is it just grape?
Yes.
This one I will let you pick because I think this is honestly the only Alani I've not tried out in the list thus far.
I'm gonna go respectable on this.
Okay.
It's very odd tasting a. You can tell that, hey, big boy, what's happening? In the honor of you, we're doing the Alani test list, King. Appreciate you joining in. So, ironically, big boy, he had me try the cosmic grape, and it's very weird tasting a diet soda for the first time ever, but respectable. What we got next? Is that the orange?
That is
Orange
Dream
cream?
Float, which is orange creamsicle.
I'd go very good.
I would also go very good.
Now what
Next
do we got here?
is
A lot of the white cans look the same. It sucks.
yeah. And I'm just on their website clicking through different flavors.
Yeah. If not, worst case, I think I could see the rest of them what they look like.
That is Hawaiian shaved ice.
I thought the next one was Hawaiian shaved ice. Hmm.
So this one's Hawaiian shaved ice. Where I see is also that white can is just Hawaiian shaved ice.
Okay, so I guess you could delete. Let's use the one next to it, that purple and red looking can. Hmm.
Or was this the didn't they like update the formula or something with this, if I remember correctly?
So I didn't try the first one, so that's incomplete. The
Wait a
second
second.
time around.
Never mind. Never mind. Yes. This is Hawaiian shaved ice. This is also Hawaiian shaved ice. This down here, this white one is watermelon wave.
So I tried the old watermelon wave, so that's good. I haven't tried the new one, but I heard it's the same. Hawaiian shaved ice, that's going all the way up top for me.
And yeah, it looks like some of these are also updated too, because it looks like the Hawaiian wave, or it looks like these two are also the same. So it looks like they might have done like an updated formula fully for both of all of them, because this is
Must have been. Must have
strawberry.
been.
These are both watermelon.
All right, so I'm just gonna go with the updated formula one. That's going right up to the top.
You think S?
Yep.
I'll go very good.
All right, we can do that. I respect it.
Peach.
Peach.
Very good.
I go also very good. At least they do the flavors that we like good.
Pink
What's that
slush.
next?
No, it's not pink slush.
So there's two of them that I'm thinking of here. Is that Kim Aid or Pink Slush?
That I think is actually the Kim made.
Right to mid.
Pretty confident.
I'm pretty confident
Yes.
that's Kim
Yes.
Aid, and that's
It
going
is Kim
straight to
made.
mid.
That's mid.
Straight to mid. That might be the worst flavor on this list, honestly.
Next
I think that
is Orange Kiss.
let's go very good.
I'll give it to you. I was gonna say respectable, but I'll give you very good.
And what do we got there? Is that the
This is
Pink
the
Slush?
this is pink slush. And if I remember correctly, the pink slush was kind of mid. It was a little bit disappointing if I remember correctly.
I'm gonna go with the mid on that one. I hate to say it. I mean, the Kim Aid was one of those where it's very hard to carbonate lemonade and make it taste good. And I feel like it just comes down to where do you compare with everybody else? I know everyone's got different flavor profiles and different tastes. And I just think when it came to energy drinks and lemonade, that's just on the lower end of the spectrum.
If I remember correctly, in our episode, we had used that flavor as a deterministic value of can Alani create a substitute for your G Fuel strawberry slushy? And if I remember correctly, we came down to the verdict of yes, technically, like it's not better, but it's not worse. But because the other one doesn't have hands around anymore, like it would get the job done, but it was not anywhere near the exact
The
same.
straw Wait, the strawberry slushy can?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, because
Why do
that's
I
what the
vague
pink slush is that we just said was mid. When we had
Yeah,
drank
it
down the
wouldn't do
show,
it
we had
wouldn't do the
used
job on that.
we had
And
said that it wasn't better, but it wasn't worse, and it would be
yeah.
pretty much your only equivalent because those cans aren't really made anymore.
Yeah. I mean, it sucks that you have something taken off the board like that. And to insult to injury, I told you that the Starburst C4 cans, the remakes of it, don't even taste the same.
I saw your tweet on that.
It, tasting that for myself was absolutely despicable. Horrific, Teach. Horrific.
Next, we have the watermelon wave,
I'm gonna go.
and as a confirmation, yes, these are the updated ones.
I'm gonna go very good.
I thought you would go respectable, Mister. I'm not huge as watermelon.
That's got a natural watermelon fruit. No candy, no artificial crap. That's straight watermelon the way you like it. And the two left, it's the Winter Wonderland, right?
Winter Wonderland, Winter Wonderland.
I love that coconut Red Bull in there. I'm going very good with it. What do you think?
I don't remember what the flavor profile on this because it did not stick out to me.
To me, it tastes like the white Red Bull can. It's a carbon copy of it.
To me, knowing that I've drank it before and that now going
I've
back and trying to remember the flavor means it did not leave an impression on me.
To me, it was the Red Bull coconut berry. But I don't think you got any coconut, which was weird.
I would put it in mid.
I was gonna put it in very good, but how about we just go respectable and just call it even as it is?
Now, this one I know I would have to fight you with all day and back and forth, and I'll give it to you because I know exactly where you want it.
Which Brew Bear go to the freaking top? And I'm pretty sure that the people in the audience that are going with us, if we're going by Big Boy, if we're going by Sassy, if we're going by Ty and beyond, that better be up on top.
To me, I want to personally say very good because like the apple is very good, but the caramel can be very hit or miss.
That I agree with.
But I'll give it to you in the S. I feel like we're missing one. We are.
We definitely are.
We're for sure missing one. And I will try to bring up an image of it and include it. I have not had this one. You might have. It might be inconclusive depending on if you have or have not, because neither of us have drank this flavor specifically for the show.
Let's see. I'm trying to look it up.
If I can find an image that's a JPEG.
There's the kiwi
PNG.
guava. I don't think that would be an incomplete to us. That doesn't match the flavor profile for us. Let's see. Orange Kiss, Cherry Twist, Mimosa.
Tropical. Tropical is the one I'm looking at here.
I'll put that in respectable. Let's see.
There's the
Mimosa, I think, is like another respectable one.
electric tie-dyed. I don't remember us trying that.
Electric tie-dye, your trippy hippie is a rainbow candy, and I put that in very good.
Yeah, I don't think I've tried that one.
I don't think so either.
You said the kiwi guava. I haven't tried that one.
Yeah, I have not either. It doesn't sound like it would
Be too
doesn't sound like
appetizing.
be good for my curiosity. Not my thing, that's for damn sure.
I'll give you a moment to think about which ones you would swap out and put in different places.
I mean, Hawaiian shaved ice for me goes to the top. I put the Winter Wonderland peg above, and I think that's really it of the ones shown here. Ah, the Tropsicle, that's what it was. They make so many orange flavors, which I'm surprised about.
I think we've hit them then.
So I think we could go off right from this one.
Apparently your Alani had a rocket pop flavor.
I don't think we tried that.
Well, we definitely didn't, because I would remember us trying that. We definitely didn't.
I don't think I remember seeing that either.
I haven't seen it.
Maybe I was late for the occasion. I don't know.
But I don't think there's anything else other than that we have missed. All right, looking back now, we're going to call a conclusion that these are all the ones here. Looking back now, really, what changes would you make?
Like I said, I'm going the Winter Wonderland a peg above and shaved ice up top. I think that's really it on my end.
If I had to change anything, I'd probably put the peach up in S.
I don't mind that at all. I could work with that. It's a
For
damn
me,
good peach.
for me personally,
I'm really looking forward to when they have the strawberry can coming out.
I
Ooh
put the Winter
boy.
Wonderland in mid.
I
Then
can
again,
understand why.
I have not had the grape one. In all honesty, I haven't had the cosmic one, so that would be my true determining of like changing anything to maybe a yuck. But I can't say there's any of these that are genuinely like a yuck. Like I would spit it out. Like I can't absolutely finish it. I absolutely hate it. Like I can't think of any of
The
these to
only
be a
thing
yuck.
I can think of is maybe that kiwi guava for
Yeah,
personal preferences.
yeah, probably. In all honesty,
Because as we speak, I've never said to myself, "Ooh, I didn't like my Alani can." Not once.
all right. Drag them all back down.
So, you sure you don't want to go pound for the draft teach?
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
1-for-1.
If you want to do that, we can do that.
All right. Set up. Team Relly, Team Teach, 1-for-1. And I'll have you choose your color you want to be. And I guess I'll take red. Why not?
All right, you get first dibs.
Give me the witch's brew, my friend.
Ah,
You don't seem that high on it. I thought you'd be like, "Damn, that's the winner of it all," but
nope.
okay. I I tried to reason, but okay. What's your next pick? Or your first pick, I should say.
I'll take Dream Float.
Damn. I feel like this is actually a lot more harder this time around because I feel like after we have 2 or 3 picks, everything is essentially the same and it's going to go by somebody's preference, you know?
Sometimes it is, but I'm also here to pick to win, not pick to enjoy.
Indeed.
I'm here for what's best for business. Playing everyone's favorite isn't best for business. Picking the best flavors is what's best for business.
Hawaiian shaved ice.
Oh my god, what the yeah, you can have that one all day. Sure, sure.
Wrong one.
If you're
Wrong
taking
one.
that,
No, it's
what?
the red. No, it's the red and purple can. Yeah,
Oh,
that
okay.
one. But I have a feeling
Like a
I
cherry.
knew you were gonna
Yeah.
do that. I was weighing it. I'm like, do I snake him or do I do that? Ugh, son of a bitch. Um, hmm. Actually, you actually picked the wrong can for your first pick.
No, I said
Yeah, that's
no. I said the orange cream.
oh okay. My bad. I thought you were saying something else.
Nope.
Orange cream. Okay. Grab me the peach.
I knew it. It's like maybe I knew I could like get one out from under him if I was like let that sneak.
Listen, I
Take a
tried
few
to do the
other good
same to
ones
you.
first,
This is
and then he can like
competition at this
leave that
point.
one underneath, and I'll get it third pick. But he's so focused on the other ones, he'll leave it around. Like I'm here to
Again,
draft.
it's so hard to leave the other ones around. Like again, like you got to go for the ones that stand out to people, and they're usually the ones that are good. If they're not good, they don't stick around. So what do you got now?
Give me a blue slush.
Okay. So what do we have left? Okay.
You have Hawaiian or watermelon wave, berry limeade, blue raspberry, blueberry, kimade, pink slush, winter wonderland, cosmic grape. And I forget what this one is.
Isn't that Orange Kiss?
Yeah, it's orange kiss. Yep.
Give me the Orange Kiss.
Bacon orange kiss, huh?
Well, sometimes you just gotta go what you think is best available and trust your gut.
Oh, I guess we also missed Arctic White, but I've never had that.
Don't think I have either.
I will take the pink slush.
Give me the cherry limeade.
All right. Take winter wonderland.
Watermelon wave.
Blue raspberry, blueberry.
Cosmic grape.
Mm-hmm. I knew I would get screwed with that Kimade in the end.
Uh
Be a tough one to win, man. Be a
so
real tough one to
save a
win.
photo of that and we're going to put this in the group. But personally, what I'm thinking, I don't know, man. Who do you think won that one? If you
Personally,
had
you.
I
But only
think
the
I won that one.
I only think you won it because more people are gonna like peach and are gonna like the green apple, caramel green apple. Otherwise, I think I would have it in the bag.
Okay, so what I think is gonna pull for you. Oh, Big Boy says we need to make trades. Ooh. Ooh, if you could make trades.
The only
Hmm.
thing I care to trade for is peach.
I mean, I don't know. The only thing that would be the only thing that you would trade for is the peach. So what would you make untouchable?
Cherry slush and orange float.
Yeah, that's where we're at the stalemate. I was about to say, if I'm giving you, you know how like when there's trades, you have to give up something.
Yep. Oh yeah, I know.
You're not
Yep.
making chicken feces. You're not making chicken salad out of chicken feces. So I mean, unless you were to get rid of the cherry slush, you're not getting that peach, buddy.
And I'll stick with peach. I'll stick with it.
You're gonna stick with the cherry slushy. I'm
Yeah,
gonna stick with the peach.
I'll stick with my guns.
Oh, the pain. Yes, I agree. I agree. I agree. This shit's gonna get
Bananas,
This shit's gonna get
BANANAS.
yeah.
There, I sent it to you.
Because I'm looking at this and I'm going, okay. Let's see if we get some reactions going right now. Who wins? Let's see. Let's see if we get back to that at the end of the show. Okay, so in the meantime, some interesting news. We hate talking politics, but I am going to say it like this. If you are getting unregulated energy drinks from the US to Canada, it will soon come to an end.
No, we don't know.
It sounds like it's going to be put the
No,
kibosh on.
we don't know. Start stocking up now. You have 30
I
days. It's now
I
been
was
extended. You have 30 days before you have a 25% tariff. At first, it was there's a tariff going on today, and then they're like, no, back up. You start increasing your border control and start doing stuff we want you to do, then we won't put the
so
tariff. We got 30 days to do it. You got 30 days to stock up on your favorite stuff.
so here's what this is Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada on Twitter. Now keep in mind the goods that they're bringing into the US, they were not regulated. If you remember correctly. Remember saying you're not allowed to have this here. It's 300 milligrams. Our regulation is 180. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Celsius and Prime were the main victims of that. By the way, half your face is that picture, just out of curiosity, just to let you know.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. From what's saying right now, there is a 1.3 billion border plan. Now they're trying to stop fentanyl from what he says, but essentially there's going to be frontline personnel and there's going to be back with it sounds like a $1.5 billion plan between the US and Canada. Now again, they're looking for fentanyl, but I just think that they're going to look at everything else they got in there. It's like, hey, you got metal? Open the box, kid. And as far as other news, here's something very exciting. Shout out Dr. Blue Jay or Dr. Blue JK on Twitter. There's a new variant bundle for the ghost cans at Costco now. It's another 15 pack. It's Welch's grape, sour pink lemonade, and cherry limeade.
It's a decent bundle.
I mean, the cherry limeade again is mid, but at the end of the day, if you can get somebody to trade for a Welch's grape, that's solid, man. Was that this year or is that last year? The Welch's
Right?
grape being
Technically,
released.
last year. It was the end of last year. It was like November, December. I think it was November specifically.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it was a flavor of the year candidate for sure, but now it's starting to reign its dominance for a
What
long time.
I was considering making graphics. Did we ever finalize what was technically our can of the year last year? Because I knew what we decided on was flavor of the year for tubs or powder.
We had our different preferences.
I don't recall what we did for can. Because I remember we said for powder.
I think it was rice cotton candy for me. For you, I
That's
know
what
you
you.
had a couple ideas. I
That's what you
think
said
you
was
did
your
well.
can of the year.
I think you did Welch's grape, and I did the rice cotton candy.
Go back and watch that episode and see. That way we can start putting like infographics out there and try to finally get some traction with the podcast because, do things and stuff.
If you know, you know. Yep. Oh my god, these burner accounts need to just get a life. Ugh.
Otherwise, I haven't found a lot new, and apparently, finding out from Raleigh, the Hawaiian Blue Hawaiian Monster was supposed to release on like the 27th of January. Somehow, Michigan got it hella early. I've still been looking in my areas. I can't find much of the other new stuff around, but weirdly enough, this just released, and I did find it, and I have not tried it yet. And I do like that they're going to the bigger cans personally, so it was nice to see the Dream Pop in a bigger can.
So I can understand why. So Alani and Prime are underneath the same distribution center, so I could see why that they're under 12 ounce. They're at 12-ounce cans.
I like 16 over 12.
Well, you have more to drink, so I mean, at the end of the day, that's just is what it is.
Yep. Now, if Riley can't find this soon, try to send this to him with the Arctic Blitz. I still got to send him.
Arctic Blitz.
Yeah, the Rise Arctic Blitz. It was the Mavs flavor.
Oh yes, 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 yes. I still gotta send you stuff too. And I'm actually looking at something from Juvie as well that I'm thinking about ordering, but I can only order a case, unfortunately.
I don't have high hopes for this in all honesty, but I want to. But I really don't.
Okay, so do you want to just try that and just save some grief?
That's up to you.
Please
You
do.
try it either way.
Crack that baby open if you think that you're gonna be staying up tonight.
I mean, I don't, but I'll still crack it either way.
Early night teach?
I mean, I just never know if I'm going to be later. But from the first smell, very strong, a very strong lime, a very strong cherry.
I was about to say, when you say lime first, you scare me with that shit.
No, it's a lime first smell. There's a
Oh,
lot
damn
more
it.
lime to it.
Ah, shit.
Salute.
Those facial expressions do not look pleasant, I gotta tell you.
Because I don't know how to take it.
Phrasing.
Yeah, but still, I sincerely don't like the flavor is weird and how, at least for me, my brain and flavor taste buds are like connecting and making the point because there's not one note. Like, and a lot of times in a lot of flavors, when you have a common, like, let's say a lot of other flavors out there, you'll have a 2 flavor can or something, right? You usually get one a little more than the other, and you usually get a little bit more
Okay,
like up
so
front and one more near the end, right?
all right.
This one's kind of just cherry limeade all the way through, but on first drink, it seems muted. And then your like last taste seems like it actually kind of has like perfect flash. It sounds so weird to me, but like it
So at
seriously
first
feels.
you're wondering what the hell it is, and then towards the end when you guzzle it, you get the real taste.
That's what it feels like to me, honestly.
Okay, so is it a cherry limeade or is it a lime cherry?
I think you would be
Or
the better
no.
judge at that because you enjoy that flavor profile more than I do.
Well, I know we just cut out for a second, but the way that I
Yeah,
always describe cherry limeade is here's a good example for yourself. When's the last time you had a Corona?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
When's the last time you had lime in your Corona or your tequila?
I couldn't tell you.
But you know where I'm going with this, right?
It's Corona with lime, not lime with Corona. Is that where you're going with that?
Wow, connection's being a bitch and a half tonight. Sorry,
It
the
happens.
connection's a bitch and a half, Teach. You still with me?
Yep.
Or are you frozen a bit?
No, we're good.
Okay, so this is Joe. This is Joe right here. I win by default because of Witch's Brew. I knew some guy was going to say that.
Oh, wait, you already
Of
posted up on the
course, it
Twitter?
had to be. This was actually in two groups. So we're in both of them.
Hmm.
And sure as shit, Jo, he said I win just simply because of Witch's Brew. I knew there was going to be a homer and said, yeah, put a label on it.
Yeah.
I knew there's going to be at least one or two minimum. But the way I've always, back to my description, I always thought cherry limeade was like cherry, and then you have this aftertaste that mixes in of lime. And a lot
If
of times it's not a bitter lime, it's a sweet lime.
I
But
would
what
say that's
concerns me
probably it.
now, if you remember, Ghost doesn't make this anymore, or at least I've never seen it on the websites or anything else. If you remember the limeade that they made,
Yeah.
and then there's the cherry limeade that they made. The cherry limeade seemed like a lime first with an aftertaste of cherry, and I wasn't
Hmm.
down for it. Was not my
So
thing.
while this has like a weird mutedness on the up front end, it's definitely a cherry limeade on the back. So it's just weird to me that it feels like it has like a muted flavor on the up front, and then like the full taste is there on the back end. But I would definitely say the biggest thing to take away from it is that um while it is weird, they could have easily messed up with the lime and or the cherry. And I mean very easily, mind you. Again, you can make those seem like medicine tastes so easily. So they get that vouch. It doesn't taste like medicine. It's not awful. They did decent with this. And mind you, uh, we haven't given the energy line from them many much like high remarks. I think the only thing from the energy line I genuinely would care to drink ever is just Dream Pop, and other than this, maybe. But most of the other stuff in the energy line are just very disappointing, in my opinion.
Ouch.
When you say the same,
As far as the prime,
yeah, Prime Energy,
you got
not the hydration, but the energy. We haven't had any like
well,
high
yes,
remarks.
yes, yes, yes. So if I were to give my ones that I give high regard to as far as the prime line that I've tried, Ice Pop tastes better in the hydration, so that's not it. The original is not, it doesn't stand out. And if you want a real good one, we've always said go for the White Monster or the Rockstar. So that one's out. So the original, throw that throw that somewhere else. We got the Dream Pop, which is the orange cream. I'll give credit to the red can. I'll give credit to the green can. But that's really it. And the main reason why I avoid the prime cans, at least in my regard, my best regards, well, I'll just keep it simple here. You look on the back of the can, you look at the ingredients, it's half ass. Now, I will say I did get a coworker who's anti Logan and Jake Paul to try it, and he goes, I hate to admit it, but it does taste good. But you look on the back outside caffeine, where's the other stuff that we're supposed to get? Where's all the, the vitamin label? Where's the taurine? Where's all this? Now, I know that taurine's in a you want it or you don't ingredient. Me personally, I like it, but that's going to be subjective.
Yep.
But if you look at everything else on the back of the Prime can versus all the other brands that we've tried, I'll even get you another one, so simply because may regard as a meme flavor. Let's see, Teach. This one's a little on the empty side too. It says zero vitamin D, calcium, and iron. Don't know why that's there. Only 2% potassium. That's 54 milligrams. 100 vitamin C, 100 B6, 100 B12, 150 milligrams of caffeine. What else we got here? Does have HK, unfortunately. Does not have any dyes. So if we're going by, I have to pull up a prime label just so I can compare this. Not leave-ins, label, god damn it. Google thought was trying to put leave-ins. I'm like, what leave-ins are you freaking talking about?
What the hell are leave-ins?
Leave-ins.
Are there takeouts and leave-ins?
I think leave-ins as in, like when your dog goes outside. Hey, where is his leave-ins?
Never heard anybody use that.
I think I remember that from the Simpsons movie. What are you doing with all his leave-ins? Ah, according to this, the can in my hand that I grabbed versus the Prime can. The Prime can does not have vitamin C in it.
Interesting.
Does yours? Does yours right there?
No.
Interesting.
Nope.
Makes sense. Although you want to know what's really bothering the hell out of me?
Hmm.
So the Prime can says it has 132.7 milligrams of potassium.
Yep.
The can in my hand says 54 milligrams of potassium. As far as daily value, they both say 2%, even though one's more than double the amount of the other.
I got a 150 right here, and it says 4%.
Okay, so I guess that was a mislabeled can. Okay, good, because my OCD is going out the freaking wall.
The one thing I guess maybe never fully paid attention beforehand, and I'm
Okay,
just now noticing that there is 4 carbs in a can. Interesting. 4 carbs, 140 milligrams of sodium, and 115 calories. One can.
115 calories in that one?
No, 15. Just 15.
Oh,
But
God.
140 milligrams of sodium.
140 milligrams. The original Prime can is 55. The can in my hand is 65 milligrams. Okay, so let's put it this way. Let's see in this thing. Let's see, filtered water, natural flavors, citric acid, sodium citrate. Cellulose, Ace K, sodium benedict. Okay. So I guess we'll cut and dry. Would you rather have 200 milligrams of caffeine, no vitamin C, or would you rather have 150 grams of caffeine with a full dosage of vitamin C?
Probably 150 with vitamin C.
This is a memeable face by Teach right now. uh,
Yeah, 150.
damn, issues out the yin yang tonight. Sucks.
You let me know when you can hear me because you're good on my end.
Hold up there, Teach. Let's get our boy back.
Am I back? Hello? We good?
Now, worst case, I could probably just audio call him or something. Because this isn't working out. I don't know why.
I think this is all on Riley's end.
But either way, until he comes back, or if that happens, this is what we're looking at.
I'm literally watching us right now, and I'm there, so I don't know why
Don't
Riley
worry.
can't hear me.
Just because the window's here, I haven't thrown anything out. I don't remember when's the last time I've thrown anything out the window. Ah, looks like he's gonna need a restart. Oh well. Let's see if he'll come back in or not. Huh, is that all? Huh. Let me double check with everybody. To send him a quick text and going from there. Your end or my end, bro?
I think that was all on your end because I could still hear you and everything perfectly fine.
Yeah, probably so. It's probably a few factors, but oh well, I'll get that figured out in the meantime.
I mean, I guess we can just leave it to anything major we want to last bring up, or we could just probably close it
So
there.
this was the can I was having in question versus the prime.
Gotcha.
Uh, although speaking of which, I was kind of a little irritated that I Show Speed was actually at the Royal Rumble taking the spot away from somebody else.
Look, man, they're just trying to draw on the next generation. You got Logan Paul up in there. You got Prime, KSI. They're just bringing him in next. They even are now going to have Kai Cenat versus him. They're going to do their thing to bring in the next generation. WWE is not my
I
kind of
think the
thing.
next generation's already hooked in there because the obvious. But I digress.
Anything else, Mr. Riley?
I think that really covers everything. So I think. I mean, it's February now. I'm not sure what else is going to be released. The thing that is getting me so worked up is I have no idea when we're going to find these new flavors that we're hoping to get to. We got the white haze. That's this unidentified citrus. We got the new monsters in the Viking berry and the ultra Hawaiian blue. I'm still yet to see them. It's very interesting about the slim pickings. There's the ghost sour black cherry. That's going to be an interesting deep dive. But nonetheless, I think we'll be all right.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a matter of trying which flavor fits. And you know what I was actually thinking of too? Imagine if we did a draft, but anything on the table, top 10.
Might be hard.
Like just anything powder, anything can, do like whatever's on the
I think
table.
you'd have to go like can to can or powder to powder. I mean,
Well,
like
that well
can versus
that well
powder
that's
is
what I'm saying. Like if it
uncomfortable.
was well, let's say we're going can, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like what do you think is the best can on the market right now?
Well, yeah. I mean, we could do like an all can thing, but you'd have to at least keep it to like all can stall powder. Like you couldn't do
Well,
powder
that's what
to
I'm
can.
saying. Like
Yeah,
I'm
I know, but
pretty
you're saying like
sure I
everything, everything.
if I could do everything, I think I'd be able to figure it out. But for the audience, we'd do a powder category and a can category.
Oh man, I don't know if we could do a powder one because I know how some people feel.
Well, I'm just saying, right? Like if you're to go all time and what you remembered, right? Let's see. For example, I could totally see myself going with well, we might have to exclude a couple. You could say that there's like we'd probably exclude like let's say I had first pick, right? It'd be pretty fucked up if I took Teach Ice Tea away from you.
That would be fucked up.
You see what I'm saying? So let's say I have first pick, we'd have to exclude that by default.
That would be fucked up. Can't take my
Well,
flavor.
yeah, this is like going back to wrestling. This is screwed up like when they said, "Hey, play for your gold medal."
I have to double check. I'd have to make another order of glitch tubs, but I think in a weird way of saying it, I think they have a new tub distributor, like the actual tub.
Oh, the actual tub itself, not
Yeah,
the
the actual plastic, because the new ones are slightly different, just slightly.
You think it's maybe just a new lot? Maybe it's the same factory. Maybe it's just a newer design or whatever they're coming out with.
Unsure, but it's definitely like it definitely looks a little bit different, like the plastic in general, because it's a little bit more shiny than dull. You can see through it just like a hair.
It could might just be the finish on it or something. The way that they're coming out now.
Because
Maybe it
I've
might
seen
be
some people.
unintentional, but
I've
yeah.
seen one person post a picture that has like the new tub design with the peach iced tea, and then I got the new one with the Mana Surge flavor. So
So here's what we go. Here's what we got here from Ty. His co-worker and him are going with Relly, although Teach has some banging cans in his selection. My favorite cherry can include. I bet Witch's Brew was drafted first, wasn't it?
yep, yep. All right, Mr. Relly, episode
So
146 in the book, everybody. Go try cherry lime meringue or prime. We'll have Relly hopefully try it here soon in the future and get his tastes on it, as he is the
and
cherry
I still
lime
gotta get
connoisseur.
we still gotta figure out boxes for one another, but in due time. In the weeks going from now, we're gonna see what happens based on delivery, releases, and everything else. Not only that, but I actually found this at my vitamin shop by me. There's actually, I hate the company, what it stands for, but I actually, for better or for worse, tried, or I didn't try, I found F3, the energy cans.
Yep. I'm sorry to hear that.
I mean, personally, I mean, I wish we could get like a former F3 partner on here. Like I know the only one I can think of would be Laura the Explorer, but I don't want to beat the dead horse on her because it was all that time ago, especially since she's cooking with this now. But still, man, that's probably the non-addressed one of the more controversial companies in the game right now. And it sucks that I got to say that because I hate shit like that. You know me. And we've protested brands in doing so. So what are you going to do? But I think that's where we could leave off from there. So everybody, we'll see how things go for next week's material. We'll keep everybody up to date. In the meantime, please stay safe. Please stay warm. Please tell your people that you care about, that you love, care and cherish about them. Drink your freaking water. Make sure you nourish. An energy drink is not a meal. And take it easy. Have a good one, people.